Wow, did 2026 begin with a bang or what? I am so excited about the launch of the camera I've been waiting for. Pre-orders for the Ricoh GR4 Monochrome just opened up, is what I thought I would begin this video with. But so, Ricoh just dropped a monochrome version of the GR4, no Bayer filter, pure black and white. And yes, on paper, it's sharper, cleaner, and gathers a bit more light. But the real question is this: is that worth a $700 premium? Now, I understand that tariffs in the US have had a bit of an impact, but in Europe, it's still, if you kind of equate it, sells for about 2000 USD. And that is still crazy. The question really is, why is it even $1 more than the regular GR4? Maybe $100 premium, understandable, but it's a GR4 for God's sake. It's not a Leica. Not that Leicas need to command the crazy premium they do, but well. Let's get the obvious stuff out of the way. The new monochrome variant of the Ricoh GR4 removes the Bayer filter entirely, meaning slightly better micro contrast, marginally improved light gathering, no demosaicing artifacts. All technically true, but here's the thing. On an APS-C sensor with this lens, this form factor and this usage, those gains are real but not palpable. This isn't a night and day difference. It's a side-by-side zoom in, squint a little difference. Ricoh is asking $700 more for this camera. That's almost a 50% increase over the regular GR4. And at that point, we're no longer talking about practical street photography, a daily carry camera, a rational tool. We're talking about philosophy pricing. You know what Leica does? And that's where this starts to feel daft. Maybe not for Ricoh, definitely for me, and probably a lot of Ricoh fans. Ricoh is also marketing the 1/16,000th of a second electronic shutter, saying it enables shooting wide open in bright light, more flexibility without ND filters. But let's be honest, in this real world, it means you're still managing rolling shutter, you're still working around limitations and shooting static subjects, not eliminating other problems. It's not a creative breakthrough, it's a spec sheet bullet point. In my earlier GR4 review, I already talked about quirks and issues with the GR4. Yes, the body is magnesium alloy, but it feels delicate. And there are plenty of reports of buttons failing, dials malfunctioning, controls becoming unreliable over time. Now, add a $700 premium to that, that's a tough sell. Why this hurts me a little? Here's the part that actually matters. I have a long emotional connection with black and white photography, from my film shooting days to currently printing platinum palladium, calitype and salt prints. And one of the best cameras I've ever used is the Leica M9 Monochrome, the original full frame black and white sensor, which I've reviewed on this channel and even compared it to the M10 Monochrome. I've also reviewed the M11 monochrome. If Ricoh had priced this monochrome GR at the same price as the regular GR4, I would have bought it instantly, no hesitation. For just $200 to $300 more than this monochrome GR4, I can buy a Leica M9 monochrome in good condition, and that gets me a true monochrome full-frame kick-ass CCD sensor replaced, the Leica rangefinder shooting experience, files that to my eye still beat any modern monochrome sensor. Those files have depth, tonality and soul that specs can't explain. And nowadays you get plenty of M-mount lenses that don't cost a fortune. Think TT Artisan, 7 Artisans, Typok, Voigtlander, etc. All of which perform appreciably and respectably well. So here's where I land. This camera makes sense for hardcore GR loyalists and cult followers and reviewers getting it for free. People who want monochrome discipline at all costs and have $2,200 lying around. But for me, at this price, I'm skipping it. I'll wait for a used one to come up in forums and probably buy it at an affordable and realistic price. I'll keep loving monochrome in the interim. What do you guys think? Are you going for the GR4 monochrome? Are you skipping it? Do you think the price is justified, or you think Ricoh is just playing hard to get? Maybe manufacture much lesser, and then the prices like the Fuji X106 just kind of balloons, and still not available after months and probably a year of launching and all of that. So is GR or is Ricoh kind of going that route, trying a few gimmicks in the market? Let me know. And thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Please subscribe. See you later.